From the Detroit Free Press, it's Wednesday, February 10th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
I'm Paul Egan reporting for the Detroit Free Press. The director of the Michigan State Police has told his officers to remove a controversial text messaging app from their state phones. Colonel Joseph Gasper said he issued a ban on non-standard phone apps to ensure the integrity of record keeping and, quote, avoid the appearance of impropriety. The Free Press reported in January that senior MSP officers were using Signal. It's a text messaging secrecy app that can be used to evade the Freedom of Information Act and legal discovery. Once a text message sent using Signal is deleted, it's essentially gone. From now on, anyone wanting to download a non-standard app must fill out paperwork and get prior approval, Gasper said. But he said social media apps such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are okay.
I'm Susan Silasky, Detroit Free Press food writer. Meijer is ramping up multiple COVID-19 vaccine clinics to take place this week at stores across the state. Plans are to administer up to 25,000 COVID-19 vaccine doses by week's end. Vaccines will be given to people 65 years and older who pre-registered through the retailer's vaccine registration process. Walk-in appointments are not available. Those registered will be contacted when an appointment time and location is available. You can register by texting COVID to 75049 or at clinic.meijer.com. Meijer began administering vaccines as a state pharmacy partner 3 weeks ago in Wayne County. The retailer says it has administered more than 20,000 doses in Michigan and continues to expand every week. Meijer expects to have 70 vaccine clinics at more than 40 stores this week. The additional vaccine doses were made possible through partnerships with several counties and a federal program to distribute vaccines to retail pharmacies nationwide.
This is Brian McCullum, music writer with the Detroit Free Press. Mary Wilson, who grew up in Detroit housing projects and went on to global fame as a member of the Supremes, died Monday evening at her home outside Las Vegas. Wilson's unexpected passing was mourned Tuesday by fans around the world who remembered the singer for her warm stage presence and infectious personality. In Detroit, an impromptu memorial emerged outside the Motown Museum as fans dropped by with flowers, photos, posters, and other items to pay tribute. The Clark County Coroner's Office in Nevada said Wilson died of a cardiovascular disease related to high blood pressure. Those who knew her well said there had been no signs that Wilson was sick. As a member of the Supremes, Wilson was part of the most successful American vocal group of all time. During a remarkable 5-year run in the 1960s, the glamorous group clocked 12 #1 hits on the pop charts and helped break race barriers with appearances on primetime TV and mainstream magazine covers. Wilson, who was 76, remained active well into her later years and was a regular back home in Detroit, appearing at Motown events and other gatherings. Until the pandemic, she continued to perform regularly, and she had several projects on her plate when she died, including plans for a book, a new album, and a potential TV talk show. Funeral arrangements and other memorial plans were still pending at the time of this report.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department and an update on Big Ten basketball. After weeks of rumors and reports, the conference announced on Tuesday that its men's basketball tournament will move from Chicago to Indianapolis, more specifically Lucas Oil Stadium. The Big Ten will occupy the home of the NFL's Colts from March 10th to 14th. Indianapolis will be the central hub for the NCAA tournament next month. And while all 14 teams are invited to the conference tournament, only one of the 2 local teams here are locks for the big dance. Bracketologists have Michigan slated as a #1 seed as of right now and have the Spartans on the outside looking in. Tom Izzo's team has a lot of work to do in order to extend the coach's streak of NCAA tournament appearances, which is currently at 22.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.